Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I am Christopher with Plan Your Adventures, and I'm so excited to continue this Moving to Orlando vlog series. There's going to be a ton of content coming over the next couple months, all about my move to Orlando, Florida. I already have a video announcing it and kind of talking about my why and some of the things I'm excited and fearful of. In today's video, I'm going to tell you a little bit of the story, just to introduce the video. And then we're going to jump to Christopher from 7 months ago when I went for a research trip in Orlando apartment hunting. So I vlogged that whole trip so that I could share it. But I thought before I just threw you into those vlogs, I should probably explain the story a little bit. So back in, a year and a half ago. So back in like 2023, the end of 2023, my roommate Sarah approached me about potentially moving in with her boyfriend, right? So that's what started the process. I knew I maybe needed to move out within the next year. She gave me like plenty of notice, so I had time to think about it and make a game plan. So we were like looking at some options, and I decided, I love Florida. It's where I feel at home. I love Disney. I'm a travel agent. So let's just investigate. Let's do some research. That's how it started. Just as like doing some research. How much is it to live there? What do apartments look like? How could I afford to make the move happen? So that's kind of what got the ball rolling. And I decided truly the best way to do said research would be to go to Florida and like look at apartments and drive around and act like a local. So back in July of 2024, I did just that. My friend Lauren was staying at an Airbnb in the Champions Gate area. Beautiful Airbnb. I'm so thankful to Lauren for making that trip possible because I didn't have it in the budget to do a trip in August. Like that was not in the agenda. But I knew in order to commit to an apartment and in order to commit to the move, I had to just like do some research, boots on the ground. So I planned this last minute trip, and in the clips that you're going to see for the rest of this video, it is, I don't know if it's that whole trip, but it's at least part of that trip. And going to Florida, again, I'm not there right now. This is back in July of 2024. I will take you around for, at least in this video, day one of my apartment hunting in Florida. I talk about some of my thoughts, and like, this is when it's early. Like, I haven't even committed to doing this move yet. So you're going to kind of get some insight into where my head was at like 7 months ago. So anyway, without further ado, let's go into the Florida research trip vlogs. First ride of the trip. Here we go. I've Orlanded, if you will. I'm so predictable. I'm so predictable. We're on floor 4. All right. So I'm on looking for row J. Basically, they just messaged me in the app and said, you're on level 4, row J. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I still have to go over here. And I think the car's just going to be unlocked. And he said the key is in the car. So, but I've never come over here. I'm excited to kind of share this like rental car pickup situation. Now this is different. I used Turo, so it's different than the booths. Like I don't have to go to a desk or anything at inside the airport. So I don't know which is better because now I'm just wandering a weird parking structure. But I was told by somebody that used this that it just made it very easy. So this is my row. I'm going to pull up my notes so I can find the car. Look, it's the Mickey like wire situation. I've seen it in so many videos and now I'm driving past it. I'm in traffic. That's why I whipped this out really quick to show you. But okay, now back to the road. Here we go. We're still in a lot of traffic. This has been a long drive. And with that, we made it back safe and sound to my Airbnb. I will chat with you more tomorrow about this trip and all of the apartment hunting and things that we're going to do. But for now, it's like after midnight. It's been a long couple hours with the delay with the flight. I had a delayed flight and we were on the Carmack for a while, and it's been a long night, but we're here. We're in Florida. I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Hello, everybody. All right, look at this. We're like in the Florida vibes. I'm so excited to be here. So, I know that the intro was a disaster because yesterday was a long day. From work right to travel day and all the things. But we are here. I'm so excited. This trip, the point of this trip is a research trip. So you already will have heard in other videos, but I am moving to Orlando. It is kind of I don't want to say a pipe dream because it's what I'm doing, but there's still like things are not figured out. I still have to figure out like how I can afford it, a job, at least as of the time I'm filming this, a job, and what the move actually looks like, where I'm moving into. Enter this trip. So I've been trying to save as much money as possible. So I really was not going to come back to Florida until I moved. However, I decided I didn't want, I'm not familiar with the area other than the Disney bubble. So I decided that I really wanted to come down with the purpose of looking around different areas, driving around, feeling like a local for a weekend, and also doing some apartment tours. I have a ton of apartment tours scheduled, but we'll see if I go to all of them, if I cancel some, because that's not really fully the purpose. Yes, I want to see potential places, but it's really about the areas. I want to get a feel for the areas. So that is what we were doing here in Florida for this trip. I rented a car from the airport. First time I did that, and I used Turo. I showed a little bit of it from the clips that I took last night, but it was pretty easy. I basically just walked to terminal, like when you get to the main area after you're off of the fake monorail. Terminal A is on the right, Terminal B is on the left. I usually go to Terminal A for my baggage claim, and then I get an Uber from over there. But this time they told me to go over to B. I took the elevator down to the tunnel, walked a little bit, got in an elevator, and then went to where they told me my car was. And it was super easy. The keys were just in the car, and bada bing, bada boom, I had a car. So I'm excited to also share that side of Florida with you in these trips of if you come here and you're off property in an Airbnb or something and you rent a car, like I've never had to park at Disney. So those will be, I'm doing separate Disney vlogs. So this video that you're watching is gonna be part of my Moving to Orlando series, and we're gonna talk all about the apartment hunting and my journey, if you will, and how Florida research trip is gonna go this weekend. So it is currently 9 a.m. My first area that I want to get to is around 10. So it's about 20 minutes away. I'm gonna give myself 30. So I still have like 25 minutes until I have to leave. So I'm just gonna kind of decompress, figure out. I have a notebook, so I wanna almost pre-write questions in there that I wanna ask at all the different apartments, and we'll get going. Let's have a good trip. I'm here at my first apartment. Let's go. There's a chance this one's just for Disney cast members, but I still wanted to come because it's a cheaper place just to like check in. Let's do this thing. I'm not gonna show you every apartment because we're gonna tour a bunch on this trip. But I'll put some B-roll of some of what we're looking at, and then I'll give you my thoughts too. But I'm excited. Let's do this thing. So this first one, no one's here, which is kind of awkward, but I still help myself and like I'm walking around. I looked at the pool area. I peeked in. I saw a guy and I was like, where are they? And he said that basically they don't open for another hour. So I just kind of peeked in, and I'm gonna show you. It's hard to show you because there are blinds, but we can kind of peek in. a very small studio. This is, I think, the smallest studio I'm looking at, but it's the cheapest by far. So that's why I wanted to consider it, just to get me here. You know what I mean? So anyway, let me show you what it looks like. It's really hard to see. I'm gonna try. Basically, there's a couch here that acts as like a bed. Back there's a table and 2 chairs, and then like a closet behind that. They do have a seat here, so in theory you could have a bed and maybe like a recliner. 2 chairs. This is the kitchen on that wall, which there is an oven and a whole kitchen set. There's a microwave and a big fridge, and then the back there is the bathroom. So it's almost like a hotel room. It's like the size of a hotel room. It's not the ideal way to see the apartment. I would definitely rather be able to go inside, but they are not open, which is a bummer. I may try and come back because budget-wise, this is probably the closest to what I'm able to actually afford. So I may come back to see if they have 1 bedrooms, but then they're more expensive. So it's a decent area. Like the area is nice. The complex is like maybe a little rundown, but it seems nice enough. There's like a little mailroom here. A lot of the other places I'm gonna look at is definitely nicer, but it's also way more expensive. So we'll see what I'm able to actually afford. Hello. Let's chit chat. I am having a great day so far. I've only seen 2 apartments, but I'm like loving both of them. The first one was more affordable, so probably more realistic. The second one was a little nicer, and it's right across the street from Celebration. I can't wait to show you guys Celebration. So it's basically a town that the Disney company built with intentions, but then they kind of fell through, but it still has those like cute, quaint Disney design, if you will. Like, it's so cute. It almost looks like it's out of a theme park. I'm gonna show you. I have an hour until my next appointment, so I'm gonna grab some quick lunch here, and I thought that this would be a great spot, especially since it's so close. So anyway, apartment hunting going well. I prefer the second one. It's like a nicer community and it feels safer and a nicer pool. But that first one, if that's what I can afford, it still works. I will make it work. It's small, very small, but I could make it work if it's what gets me to Florida. So we're just looking at options. So, but we are off to Celebration. I can't wait to show you this downtown area. Look how cute, you guys. We're just gonna like walk through Celebration real quick. I crossed the street, but this is just really cute. It's like a weekend. Oh, look at this. I may have to go into some of these shops. Look at this. Oh my God. Okay, I don't have that much time. We're here. It's hitting me right now because this is like a really cute area that I won't live in, but it'll be cool to live close to it so I can come and just enjoy the downtown. And it is hot. I mean, I'm here in July. What did I expect? But I literally just got 1 slice of pizza because I am trying to do this trip on the cheap so I can afford to move here. A piece of pizza, some water, and we're just gonna take it all in. I have a little time before my next appointment, and I think that's like 15 minutes away. So I'm gonna just take a look at my schedule for the rest of the day, make sure I'm on track, and yeah, it's good to be here. Alright, I'm gonna walk down and maybe hop in that one cute shop, but then go back to the car because we have appointments to make and things to do. But I just wanted to show, the trees are covering it and I'm not gonna walk over there either, but there's like a an old movie theater that has a cute celebration sign. Actually, I lied, I'm gonna walk over here. So we have this little cute little map that shows the whole downtown area and all the different things that are here if you want to pause your screen and take a look. But it's just so cute. Like there's a whole walking path around this, whatever it's called, a lake or a pond. I know there's a hotel over there. But yeah, this is like an old movie theater with this cute celebration sign. I'm gonna try and take like a selfie or something, but we'll see if it actually comes out. But then we'll be back to the car and we'll chat a little bit about this afternoon's plan. Oh my God, I came into this shop. Look at this. I literally want like everything here. This is so cute. Oh my God. I don't know if I told you, I'm really trying to buy not one thing on this trip. Like not one extra thing. But this store, when I live here, I will be coming back here. They have like a whole little Christmas room. I'm obsessed. All right, update on what's going on with everything. So, I'm now headed into my third apartment tour. And I still, after this, have 3 more scheduled. So, we're still like trucking along. I kind of have to go to the bathroom. So that's not ideal. I'm not full because I had just 1 slice of pizza for lunch because I'm trying to do this on the cheap. But thanks to my friend Lauren, whom I'm staying with, I have some goldfish in the car. So I'm here a little early, but I probably am just going to go in and see if she can get started. And then I'll let you know how this one goes. But I'm having a really good time. I'm just feeling really positive about all of this, seeing the palm trees. All of the places are beautiful so far, so I'm just really excited. How many times am I going to say that in this video? Probably a lot, but thanks for being along for the ride. So this one is self-guided, so I'll feel a little bit more confident, I think, to like maybe actually vlog in the apartment. We'll be here all day if I film in every one and show it to you, but just to kind of give you a taste of what I'm doing. But so far they've all been guided, so this time they gave me a map and I'm just walking past here to the right and then into here. Okay, this one is a little bit more than the others, so I immediately know that this is probably not gonna be where I move in, but it's nice. I'll turn you around so you can see. The pricing just for all of these fluctuates literally every day. So when I was doing research 2 months ago, the pricing is now different. So some that were more cheap or cheaper then are now not cheaper, and vice versa. So, but this is this third one, and I think we're coming into here. All right, so we're in this one. It's a little bigger than the others I've been in, so it's very nice. Nice little kitchen situation. Ooh, look at that. I love this pantry mixed with washer, dryer, and unit. That dishwasher looks old. Yeah, the appliances are not as updated as actually both of the other ones that I've been in. But that's okay. Little closet here. I like that it has this like separate area though. What is happening here? Oh, this is like an extra little den, if you will. So I'd probably turn that into an office, and then this is the bedroom. A lot of them have nice sized closets, which I love. The bathroom, sorry. I know the lighting stinks. I'll turn it on. Oh, that's cool. But I already know this one is probably a no just because of price, but I do like the extra space. right, so we're thinking that one's out. That I'll tell you the name. I'm trying not to like fully say all the names because of privacy reasons, but since I don't think I'll be staying there, that one was called Osprey Links at Hunter's Creek. Now we're looking in the area I'm excited about. So if Disney World is here, Universal is here, the airport is here, right? Think of it as like a triangle. This one, I have a couple. I have like 3 that I'm looking at that are kind of in the middle. Not fully, but like it's in between all 3 of those, which I love. A lot of the other ones we're looking at are over here, so they're like extra far from the airport and Universal. So I love the idea of being in between all of those because I think those would be 3 major places that I go quite often. So I'm really excited. This one I think is on the pricier end, but I still wanted to look at it. So we'll see. 3 more apartments. Let's go, go, go. I was talking to my friend Katie, and I was worried that this trip would make me feel like nervous or apprehensive because I don't have a job yet. I can't really afford this move, but it's actually doing the opposite. It's getting me so excited, and I believe in myself so much and my business that I'm creating that I know that this is a good move for me, and I'm just so excited. Like all the palm trees and the sunshine and the beautiful apartments are getting me really excited. Here's the pool area of this one. So it's definitely, this one is literally a motel that they have converted into studio apartments. So that it looks like a motel. It's, not run down, but just like not as nice as some of the other buildings. But the inside looked very nice. And it's funny, it literally looks like hotel rooms. Like that's what it looks like. But the inside is nice. It's upgraded appliances. What would be tough is in these studios, which I've looked at this place and the very first one I toured, you don't have a bed and a couch. You have a bed that you can turn into a couch, or you may be able to have like a small bed and a recliner, which is kind of what I would be hoping for. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Apartments are expensive. To really get a nice size 1-bedroom apartment, I'm gonna be spending $1,500, $1,600. Like if you calculate like the internet and that kind of stuff, not all utilities, but a lot of the apartments are including internet, cable, and trash. And what's not included is water and electric. And the price I'm seeing is around that like high 1400s to mid 1500s to include those utilities. Again, that doesn't include all utilities, but it includes some. Sorry, this is not a good angle, but I wanted to put the phone down so I'm not holding it. But so that's kind of where those are at. The studios are much cheaper. They are kind of in the like $1,200, $1,300 range, including utilities. Is that right? Yeah, this one is $1,300, what I just showed you. And that includes everything. Every single utility, even electric and water and all of that. That's a huge, like, the apartment itself is probably closer to $1,000 a month. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to get into semantics and all of that. I just have to decide if it's worth it for me to have it be more affordable and to live in one room for a year. Like, that would be hard, especially with my business and doing a lot of work on the computer and filming videos, like to not have an office, to not have a dining room, to not have a living room. It's definitely it would be a change of habits and lots of stuff, but I think I could make it work just to be here in Florida, to be where I want to be. So we'll see. That's kind of the thought process I have right now. Last one for today. All right, Operation Sunshine Part 1 has come to a complete. Apartment hunting, first day. Here's my overall thoughts. Florida is expensive. I know a lot of places are expensive, but like this place I just looked at, beautiful. I would live there without utilities, or without some utilities, because they always package in like internet and cable and trash. So not including that, $1,600 for their cheapest unit. It's not a studio though. It is like an actual 1 bedroom, so bigger than the other ones that or those studios we looked at. $1,600. So when you add in electric and water, like it probably is going to be $1,750, maybe even $1,800. I don't know how much electric is here. So that's pretty major. That is a lot of, that's like what Sarah and I pay, and we have a 3-bedroom right now. So to go, but it's a move I want to make. It's a move I'm excited about. I just got to find the monies to make it happen. What else? Florida drivers are not the vibe. The traffic has been fine today. I've been on a couple toll roads though, which is annoying. I'm going to have to, like when I move here, hopefully find ways to avoid toll roads, just so you're not every time you're on the road paying like $2, because that could add up. Florida drivers are aggressive. Traffic's been okay. It was worse last night, honestly. I'll keep you updated on the traffic situation. But that is where I'm gonna stop filming today. I'll pick it back up on Monday when I have apartment hunting day 2. And these are now going to be Disney vlogs, and they'll already be up on my channel, because you guys, as of the time I'm filming this, do not know I'm moving to Florida yet. Ooh. So I'm going to like sneakily throw in Disney vlogs during this trip, even though people don't know why I'm actually here yet. I'm so excited to share that news. That's why I'm like excited to do these videos, because even though I can't post them yet, I can at least film them. But make sure to check out the Disney vlogs. They're already up on my channel from this trip. And I'll see you guys in a second in your time for apartment hunting day 2. Hello. I'm just closing out this vlog here. You're actually not going to see day 2. That will be a separate video. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, because day 2 of apartment hunting, we saw some really, really good ones. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you are enjoying this Moving to Orlando series. Tons and tons of videos coming. As of the time I'm filming this now, because now we're back to like 2025, Christopher, present day. I'm down to like 2.5 weeks before my move. So there's a ton of content documenting my whole move and talking about that. So I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, hit that thumbs up button. Like I said, hit subscribe to see future videos, and I will see you all next time. Thanks so much for watching.